All right, we're going to jump right into a topic that, it feels like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it is absolutely happening right now. We're talking about artificial intelligence and its very strange relationship with something we've always thought of as uniquely human, creativity.
So let's just get right to the heart of it. The big question on everyone's mind: can a machine actually be creative? I mean, truly creative? Or is it just a really, really good copycat that has no idea what it's even doing?
Okay, so let's start with the usual answer. If you ask someone how an AI makes a picture or writes a poem, you'll probably get an answer that sounds a lot like this. It's just a super, super advanced remix artist.
I mean, think about it, right? An AI doesn't wake up one morning and think, "Oh, I feel so inspired, I just have to paint something today." It's never had its heart broken. It's never felt that jolt of sudden inspiration. No, its creativity comes from sifting through mountains of human-made stuff: art, music, books, finding all the patterns, and then just generating new combinations from what it's learned.
So yeah, that's the idea. They're these incredibly sophisticated remixers. They're not creating from scratch. They're taking all the pieces that we've already made and just shuffling them around to create something that looks and feels new to us.
But okay, just when you think, all right, case closed, AI is just a fancy remixer, this whole thing takes a really weird turn. A little bit of a mind bender, actually. Because if we say AI is just remixing, well, what if that's all we're doing too?
And this is where it gets wild. Look at this. On one side, you have the machine recombining all the data it's been fed. But hang on a second, isn't that exactly what we do? Think about any idea you've ever had. It's really just a new combination of everything you've ever experienced. Your memories, conversations you've had, the songs you've heard. That's your own personal data set. And get this, from a scientific point of view, that's often how creativity is defined. Just novel recombination, taking old things and putting them together in a new way. And suddenly, whoa, that nice clean line we thought we drew between us and the machines, it starts to get really, really blurry.
So what now? If we're both just remixing, what's the actual difference then? There has to be one, right? What is that spark? That thing people call the ghost in the machine that separates us from them?
Well, the thinking goes that the difference isn't in the what, the act of remixing, it's in the why. It all seems to boil down to two things: intent and awareness.
Let's break that down. A machine? Yeah, it can absolutely spit out some surprising ideas. It can combine concepts in ways we'd never even think of. But then you look at what it can't do, at least for now. It doesn't want to create anything. There's no desire. It has zero self-awareness, and it can't pour any personal meaning into its work because it has no personal life to draw from. The why is just missing.
And this brings us to the final piece of the puzzle. And honestly, this is where things get a little philosophical. We're moving past the how and into the so what.
Because there's one last twist here, and it pretty much flips this entire conversation on its head.
I want you to really think about this for a second. Let's say an AI writes a song and it moves you to tears, or it generates an image that just perfectly captures a feeling you've had. Does it actually matter that the machine felt absolutely nothing when it made it? Does the creator's empty internal state make your emotional reaction any less real?
And that is the big, kind of radical idea. What if we've been focusing on the wrong thing this whole time? What if creativity isn't about what's going on inside the creator's head, but about the effect the creation has on us? Maybe, just maybe, it's less about the artist and all about the art.
Which brings us right back to that blurry line. That line we try so hard to draw between just remixing something and truly inventing something new, well, it might be a whole lot thinner than we're comfortable admitting. So I'll just leave you with that to chew on. Is creativity really about the spark of intention, or is it about the power of the result? Something to think about.